for it one bit. I really don't. Here's why. I know plenty of people that can act righteous.
Amen.
And I can't get Jesus from your self-righteous life.
That's what it is.
Yes,
Self-righteous.
it helps to back up the talk with the walk. Indeed, you want to do that. And brothers and sisters, don't hand me, well, Brother Hugh, what about the mute people? What about the people that aren't mentally astute? I know that. There's some exceptions to every rule. I know that. Don't you think Jesus knows that? He made them.
Mm-hmm.
But brothers and sisters, the fact of the matter is, the vast majority of people on the face of this earth can walk and talk.
Mm-hmm.
The vast majority. I have been called to preach. And that man this morning, he made an incorrect assumption about some things. He assumed that every teacher is supposed to be a preacher. That's not so. There's a difference.
Apostles, prophets, pastors, preachers.
Not one
teachers.
of you that I'm aware of, because I don't know of one of you that God's laid the call upon, but I don't know of one of you in this room that would stand up here and teach with quite the same emphasis, to borrow a syllable word from Brother George Bush, the second.
I got you.
You remember that? I put the
W.
emphasis
Old
on
W,
the
right. Old nut, old W, right.
I don't know of a one of you, brothers and sisters, that would hold out yourselves to be able to preach this passage. But every one of you can teach this passage.
Apostle, prophet, pastor, preacher.
All preachers are teachers. Every one of us. But all teachers are not preachers. So there's the difference, brothers and sisters. Go, teach, baptize. Why is it baptize in the imperative?
Because it's a one-time thing. Teaching.
Yeah, and I'm not going to drag anybody to the water kicking and screaming either. There's a thief on a cross that tells me that that's not an imperative for salvation.
Right.
Disma. A lot of people think that.
There are times and circumstances which prevent baptism from occurring.
Mm-hmm.
There are sometimes extraordinary steps that must be taken to bring about a baptism. Sometimes you have to have it in a hot tub. Huh? We've done that. But brothers and sisters, and do you know why we did that for Bobby? Did any of you have any idea? Did I have any, or did I, in my conversation with Bobby, was there any sense of, if you don't do this before you die, you're in trouble?
No,
Why did we baptize Bobby in that hot tub?
because she wanted to.
I think
Because
she
her
had asked.
conscience needed it.
She had asked. If I understand it. Okay.
For conscience sake. Well, do you know what Jesus, Jesus didn't have in regard to his word, but do you know what I think it's 2 Peter, 1st or 2 Peter, now I can't remember. Talking off the top of my head right now, brothers and sisters. We are told that baptism is the answer of a good conscience toward God. We've been commanded to do it. We ought to want to do it. It is the answer of a good conscience. But it is not imperative, because sometimes that good conscience, that thief on the cross had no water. Matter of fact, he had no ability. His life was ended.
Yep.
There were nails fastening his arms and his hands and legs to a cross.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in charge of his body right then.
Nope.
And if there had been a tub of water at the foot of that cross, he couldn't have made use of it. But under usual and ordinary circumstances, our following our Lord in baptism